and it just makes me feel bad. But also, guys, remember, this is best of 3, and oh, look at this, we're having Elfi throwing down his second gas before throwing down another 2 gateways or a robo, which kind of makes you think he may want to actually go for a robo quicker. You could maybe go for like the kind of old school MC fast Colossus style, where you go for the robo immediately to go for the Colossi ASAP, and go for a big Colossus push. It's really effective. I think Squirrel's also done similar pushes to that. But here we have the second gate, but nothing else. They actually have a lot of gas left. Maybe be going for sentries to help micro earlier on, but Stalker and Zell are going to be pushing along the map to a little bit of aggression. But with this bunker out, we're going to watch as this Stalker is going to be able to do a little bit of damage. We got the injured Marines in there first, which is definitely a nice thing to do. But TriMaster's natural is done. Orbital command is up. We've got his second and third racks on the way. Les concussive shells, and that Zell is trying to be really, really cheeky. That's not going to go so well, but it's going to allow Stalker to get a no kill. Just going to get a no kill. That's a really terrible sentence. Alright, so Elfi's expansion is now up. We've got the robo down, so 2-gate robo. Probably going to see some more gateways being added on soon, and that'll allow Elfi just to gear up, get his units out, start working on getting his Colossus tech out, and doing all of this just stable, good old PvT stuff. But TriMaster actually doesn't have an opportunity to get that many units out. He's very low on his actual production facilities, so this all gets picked off. But we see how he's just now adding on a reactor, but with only one tech lab, one reactor on the way, and a naked barracks, he can only produce 4 units at once, which is really not that much for Terran. When you add on the 2 reactors and the tech lab, you can get 5 units out at once, and 5 very, very DPS and good-oriented, well-oriented, good-oriented, but a nice ratioed army composition. Here we have Elfi going for, indeed, the very fast robotics facility to get the very fast Colossus. Now we're going to watch pushing forward. We've got a misplaced force field. Ouch. But this sentry is going to... It's going to get saved. My god, Elfi just kept that sentry alive. That is so close. Literally 2 health left. One more shot from any of those Gauss cannons or rifles, and that would be very, very unfortunate. Gauss rifle? Yes, Gauss rifle. C-14 Gauss rifle. Alright, but now we're going to have this get picked off, but I think he actually got to see the no! He missed it! He barely saw it on the minimap, and that was it. But he basically missed that. He doesn't know about the Colossi coming in. That is huge. Elfi's going to be able to prepare for a massively strong push with his Colossi. Now it's going to be really important for TriMaster to use the beginning parts of this game to his advantage and try and just go for a nice stim push or something. Because as you can see, his starport tech is kind of lacking in terms of being ahead of the Colossi. The Colossi is going to be done before the starport is going to be finished, and that's a sad, sad thing for your Viking count. But with this destructive debris going down, we could have TriMaster going for a very nice little bit of aggressiveness against this, even in the face of this ramp. It's going to be less of a choke, and one force will not be enough to decimate and separate his entire army. He's got an opportunity to spread it nicely, and Elfi's kind of keeping track of this. The Marauder count is going to be a little bit scary. The stim is now completed, and with that done, 2 medevacs on the way. We see TriMaster going for drops, going for anything else, but actually, he's gone for 2 tech labs and 1 reactor, so he's going to emphasize the Marauders in this part of the game. We've got the first Colossus on the field, and are we going to have a 1 Colossus push? That's a really awkward timing to get hit right now, and we're going to have the Marine getting picked off, and this actually factory is really, really going to be vulnerable. It's going to actually probably fall, and that means it's going to be hard for TriMaster to get down a second starport, but he's starting to get out his Viking. See, the Viking and the medevac are going to be on the way, but it's going to be a dead factory. Now, where's the other units for Elfi? That's what I want to know. His other tech and everything. It looks like he's adding on some more of those. Oh, getting charge and getting double forge. So it looks like he wants to go for a big frontal assault. None of that defending with blinks against the drops and whatnot. He's going to go for a charge and go for bum rushing the front with Colossi, charge lots, and double upgrades. But looks like we have a drop hitting the main base. We're going to have... Oh, no! Wait, he's not going to get the Extanthermal Lance. It's going to be so close to being done. It needs another second. It doesn't get off. There's no Extanthermal Lance. We have 6-range Colossus. TriMaster. Well, look at that. Doesn't lose a single unit. He wanted to kill buildings. This is a full Marauder drop. Really, really, really well done. Nothing else going down. But now we're going to have a Templar Archive switch from Elfi, which is beautiful and what he really needs to do. That was the most perfect drop ever that TriMaster could have had in that situation. My god, that was perfect. So we got the observer going down, and let's see what your voting is saying, guys. I'm going to quickly just take a look at that and watch the medevacs, and it looks like, wow, you guys do not have faith in TriMaster. My god, either that or Elfi's got a massive fan base. Either way, we're going to have, ooh, TriMaster's not going to go for this drop. But let's see if your vote's going to change after that robotics-based snipe. Okay, so moving around here, there we have the drop going down once again, but it's pure Zealots against pure Marauders, and that's actually not that bad for the Zealots, but the numbers, oh, look at that, picking up of the injured Marauders, really nicely done. TriMaster loses nothing. Very nice micro there, look at that, I mean, hot pickup, talk about hot pickup, that's craziness over there. But Elfi is actually going to have his defense hurt by the placement of this gateway. And looks like we're having Marauder and Marine Force down here at the bottom and moving down. We're going to have the dropping of those Marauders and everything fairly shortly. The Templar here are going to get picked off. You can see them getting sniped. Force fields are going down, but the Templar are now dead. Those units are going to go falling in, but we're going to have TriMaster dropping once again down here, but there is a Colossus, Zealots, and everything in there as well. These units are just going to get healed in the meantime, but it looks like TriMaster will go ahead and lose 3 Marauders in this drop. Still, Elfi is doing a pretty solid job of pretty much just getting everything into play nicely. And TriMaster is... this factory still alive? That's the same factory before. But there's that double starport right now. He's preparing for a nice, just mid-late-ish game. So we're 14 minutes into the game. Third base is going down now for Elfi. TriMaster has his building over here in his natural expansion to be able to float either here or here, whichever he wants. Because it looks like... oh, is this GSL Daybreak? Will I be able to take the UI away? Apparently not. Alright, but we are going to be having... or is it... oh, the TSL version probably just took the... GSL version and made it its own. We've got 3 fully loaded medevacs. Looks like TriMaster will be able to go for another drop, but oh, is Elfi going to catch this portion of the army off guard? TriMaster could go ahead and lift these guys up, but this drop is going to be hitting the main base that is undefended. This force is really quite small, and there's just attacks going in. Oh, there it is. So we see Elfi bringing back a good force of units, so he will be... we will be able to see those guys not take any damage, which is nice for them. So TriMaster is now going to start engaging over here. He's going to start trying to coax these Zealots back, but Elfi is doing a great job of staying very Zealot heavy in the face of all these Marauders. It's not going to be pushing out. It looks like we have an Observer running around. Drop is still not happening, but these Marauders are being microed very effectively. Notice the medevacs are not being selected, so they don't hurt anything in terms of their healing prowess. These medevacs are still sitting quite idle and quite full, but Elfi is fully aware of this. He's defending this drop play incredibly well. This third base is now completed, and pros are making their way downtown, walking fast, ages past, and they're homebound. Yes, that's how that song goes. I love making bad jokes. And now we're having the Templar coming in here. They do have their Psystorm fully ready. In fact, some of them actually have 2 Psystorms available. Now we're having, looks like TriMaster wants to get his army together. The Ghost Academy is out, so now where are... oh, there's the third base going down now. So what's the ghost count looking like? We have 3 ghosts on the field. And with 3 ghosts on the field, we actually should be seeing some nice bit of EMPing going on. If they can get some snipes on the Templar as well, that'd be really, really key. Elfi's got 5. He's still only with these 2 Colossi. Do they have... and nope, still no Extanther Lance. In fact, oh, he is getting it once again. I wonder where, though, but it looks like we're having the Bioforce. It's going to, oh, it's stemmed up. It's running straight into the main base, and there's so many vulnerable things. But we've got Templar here. We see feedbacks going down. No retreat there. We see the medevacs are all dead. This is going to be a dead Terran army, guaranteed to die. But how much damage will they be able to do in the meantime? It looks like actually maybe not that much. We're having the Colossi doing a nice bit of damage as they're going to be streaming forward and just dealing out so much death. But we're seeing this, the actual National Nexus looking to be quite vulnerable. It may get picked off. You got the Marauders here. They got that +2 attack. Those units are coming down here. The Nexus looking to be quite vulnerable. It should get picked off. This robotics base is looking vulnerable once again, but with this army here, it will not go down. This time around, the Extanther Lance should actually be completed. So these Colossi that are there that have been alive this entire game are going to be becoming incredibly effective very shortly. The Viking count from TriMaster, which has been low this entire game, should be starting to get a lot higher, but he's going once again medevacs. TriMaster is trying to go for a lot of drops and everything, but Elfi is just not having it. Elfi is bringing here a huge force, strong force, 2-2. Zealot's going to do a great job tanking these this bio because the Zealots are ahead. But one ghost goes down, one ghost falls, but there is still another 5 left. And it looks like the Colossus goes down. Colossus goes down, but there are still High Templar here. And this Zealot force, by the way, guys, is not as dangerous as it seems. Although TriMaster is very Marauder heavy, the thing is, those Zealots, if they get caught in a choke, all of a sudden become worthless because only 4 or 5 will be able to attack at once. Look at this one Marauder just wailing away. There we go. Now it gets turned around, but that was a brave Marauder. And now we're going to be watching this entire force streaming down here as they're going to start engaging, but we're having snipes going down. The storms are starting to land. They're hitting the bio forces of TriMaster. Big storm, huge storm. And now the forces of TriMaster are looking to be a little bit worse for wear, but the fact that those Zealots were tied up on those SCV line is actually really, really important for helping TriMaster defend its attack. The thing is, what's the next attack going to do when the food counts are looking like this? Do you have any other attacks? Looks like we had actually another drop down here. Elfi is so Zealot heavy. My god, he really, really is favoring these Zealots to a very large degree. He's doing a great job of using them actually still even in the face of drops, but look at the health of TriMaster's units. He's stimped a lot, taking a lot of damage. He needs medevac support, but he's really having to force the Viking count up because of the Colossus presence. But it looks like Elfi will be going for this Nexus, and notice a Rich Vespene Geyser. So the Rich Vespene Geyser is going to be pretty important for getting down some more Templar efficiently. These Viking count is going to increase. We might see Elfi just stick to straight up Templar. It'll be very nice against this Viking count. They do not have any upgrades. TriMaster is still only on 2-1 for his bio. Where are your E-bays? There are your E-bays. Okay. He's getting us through too. But now we're having the third base getting assaulted. We got storms going down, a lot of Zealots going down to attack this area. TriMaster is getting hit really, really hard, but he's actually defending nicely considering how few forces he has. Colossus is going to fall. No way that's going to be allowed to live. It does die. And TriMaster is microing his bio forces quite well. He's managing to save. No, he doesn't manage to save the Marauder. The Marauder still dies, unfortunately for him, but this third base is still alive somehow. But Elfi's fourth base is getting closer and closer to being done. We see the worker counts are definitely in favor of Elfi. The food counts are actually quite low, but we're having Elfi continuing, getting a huge storm on all those SCVs. Oh, the SCV count plummets. Absolutely plummets. We're having 42 kills for Elfi in terms of the workers, but now we're just watching TriMaster. Actually an opportunity to go for a little bit of a... actually, you could go for a counterattack. You go for a counterattack against Elfi, that could be really, really effective. Wait, huh? Say what? Okay, that's getting retreated over there. Wow, okay, so... I can't believe the Colossus is just out in the field. Oh, I gotta stop laughing about that. Alright, so the medevac count is increased. Looks like TriMaster's gonna go for another drop. The ghost count is a little bit low. The 3-2 is gonna be completing shortly. Elfi does have his 3-3 gonna be completing shortly as well. And TriMaster is definitely behind in the upgrades, which is unfortunate for him. I need to drink some water. Sorry, I kind of had an ooh shiny moment with my throat starting to rebel. Okay, so here we're having the army continue to increase. We've got Elfi now to Colossi. He's got a couple of Templar. Actually, a nice ratio of High Templar to Colossi. It's going to make neither Vikings nor Ghosts uberly effective against everything, but the Ghosts still have EMP, and that is uberly effective against anything that TOS has, because it's the nature of TOS. We're having the drop. Oh, that medevac got picked off. That would have been big, but Elfi's got a nice lead in the food count, and we're having Vikings going off against the Colossus. One Colossus looking quite vulnerable. The Vikings now taking a lot of losses. Couple go down. This other one, almost falls, but these Colossi both have almost no shields. Actually, both have no shields. Looking solid. There's death to that High Templar, but it looks like harassment with these two Zealots. Really smart move to split those Zealots off and take away the defending pattern from TriMaster. TriMaster cannot escape with those SCVs right now, or they're guaranteed to die even faster than just those two Zealots engaging. So, great engagement for Elfi so far, but now he's streaming forward, just getting such sweeping damage going down. The AoE is doing too much against TriMaster. There is the GG. GG indeed. Nice game. Well played by Elfi, well played by TriMaster, but game one will go to Elfi after some very nice management and getting to the late game, doing good bits of damage, and it looks like your faith in Elfi was definitely well standed, stream. So, well, standard, I don't think that's the proper English, but well done for the voting, and Elfi will win game number 1 in a 25-minute nice PVT. Game 1 to him, game 2 next.